Every house has one thing nobody's allowed to touch. In mine, it's this, my dad's briefcase. Right now, it's locked, and nobody knows the combination. Not me, not him, nobody. That's my fault, I'll get to it. Because before I could open that, I had to learn everything else in this house. So I decided to learn how to pick all kinds of locks from easy to impossible. I already opened a lock with 2 bent paper clips, but that had a keyhole. This has 3 dials and no keyhole at all. I had no idea if anything I knew was helpful here. So I bought a professional kit, 30 euros off it. Picks, a tension wrench, and a see-through lock so you can actually watch what you're doing. 7 pins. All 7 have to be sitting in exactly the right place at the same time. These pins are blocking the mechanism. When we insert the key, all those pins align in the shear line. This allows it to open. To replicate this with picks, there's a few methods. My 2 favorites are the pin by pin, where we align the binding pins one by one, and the one I call pump and dump. But what about combination locks? With 1,000 different possible combinations, they have to be a lot harder, right? Does this work, bro? I gave it a shot, and at first I had absolutely no clue what to do with it. 5 minutes in, I've achieved nothing. So I watched the tutorial, and it turns out it works basically the same as a normal lock. I assumed 1,000 combinations meant 1,000 attempts. It's not 1,000, it's 3. You apply tension by pulling on the shackle, and then you twist the dials to find the one that is the hardest to move. That one has the binding pin. A binding pin is just the one pin that has to be picked first.
Pretty sure this is the first dial.
You twist it until you feel a sudden release in pressure or hear a click. Then you just move on to the next dial that feels the hardest, and in just 5 minutes, it opens. Now, something I didn't tell you, this is actually my little brother's chair lock, and I decided he should learn how to pick locks too. So I changed the combination. But before I let him suffer, I wanted to see how far I could shame lock makers. 5 minutes with my eyes open, so how long with them shut?
There? Yes.
I'm gonna apply tension and I'll try to feel for which was the hardest.
At first, I was very confident.
Pretty sure it's this one. I felt something.
But after a while, I lost track of the position of the dials, and after 10 minutes, I quit.
I give up.
I felt like a failure, so I practiced a bit more and gave it another try with a lock right on my ear to hear the clicks better. That one, by the way, was still sitting there, and I thought I was pretty close until this happened. At this point, I felt unstoppable.
4 minutes, 20.
I started speed running locks in my house. Jewelry lock with pins on the top and bottom. 28 seconds. I was a god, which is exactly where this stopped working. A door lock. By the way, I left my keys upstairs, so if I don't pick this, I'm locked out. These locks are not only supposed to keep our stuff safe, but also our lives.
Let's give it a try.
This lock felt expensive, premium, and immediately I realized this wasn't going to be as easy. Also, I really hope my neighbors don't come right now. This made me super nervous, making it way harder. I couldn't see what was happening inside, and the thick metal completely deadened the sound and feel of the pins. I can't hear anything. For 20 minutes, I felt like I was making no progress.
I can't get this.
But then I understood something.
But I can't get it all the way, that's the
I
problem.
didn't just need tension on the lock. This portal door is massive. Its own weight was jamming the mechanism. Applying tension wasn't enough. I had to physically push against the door. And with the fear of my neighbors coming, just 5 minutes later...
Oh, let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's go.
Now I just have to carry this in my pocket. Pretty practical. 3 down, and then I got cocky. The one that is in mine. He never locks it, he leaves the dial sitting right on the combination. All I did was spin them the way you'd spin anything you're not thinking about, and then I couldn't get them back. At first, I tried to use the same exact technique as before, but there was a massive problem. Every single number made a click. Every wheel felt equally hard.
They all feel the same.
It was impossible to tell which one had the actual binding pin. After some research, I found out these premium locks have
False gates.
everything I'd learned on the last 4 locks was now useless. Still, I tried for hours. And nothing. So, I had to call my dad to ask for the combination. His response? I don't know it, I left it on, don't fucking touch it. But in Spanish. My response? Yeah, of course, I won't touch it. It is 3 hours too late for that. He doesn't know it, he's never known it, which means the only person who can open that briefcase is me. This was no longer a fun challenge. If I didn't open this, my dad was actually gonna kill me. I looked all over the internet for different solutions, trying every single one. With a screwdriver to try and feel it more, trying the slab method, I even considered going number by number. Until I found this guy. You place a paper in the slit and feel for the gates. If it's the wrong number, it will feel round. If it feels flat, it's the right number. But there was a problem. Mine was so well made, the tolerances were tiny. I had to find something that was strong enough to hold a shape and thin enough to fit. After a while of searching, I found something that was perfect. My girlfriend's picture. Well, of when she was a kid, like that's not her now. You get what I mean. At this point, she was my last hope.
It's perfect.
By the way, babe, if you're watching this, sorry for using your picture, but if I don't do this, I am dead.
I think I felt something. Okay, let's go to the next.
I felt something, but my confidence was so low until this happened.
Oh, did you see that? It went down. It went down. Okay. Okay. There it is. Please. Please tell me. Please.
I wasn't even happy, I was just relieved. Now I just have to do it for...
Just 2 more to go now.
But before I did that, it would be stupid not to try the same combination for the other two.